Hello, paper crafters. Welcome back. Today I am doing a 2-page 12 by 12 layout, and some of my paper comes from Hamilton Heights by the Paper Studio. Okay. So the first thing I have here is this gray cardstock. The back side is red. And I am going to attach to it. Actually, I need to trim this down. Okay. So this needs to be cut down to 11.5. By 11.5. Okay. Then I have this green paper, and this is going to go down at the bottom, and I will have to trim off some of the end, so I'll try not to have the glue go all the way to the end. And then I'm going to put right on top of it the red strip from when I cut this down. So that is just 1/2 inch. Okay. Then I have this scallop border. It's going to go on top. And I just typed in design space scallop border and then sized it accordingly. All right, let me just go ahead and bring in my straight edge again and get this edge cut off. There, now we have a nice clean edge. And then I'm going to attach this to black cardstock with my ATG. If I can figure out what's going on. Okay, let's try this again. There it goes. And as you can see from the title, this is a Mary Poppins layout. I took my girls to see a live stage production of Mary Poppins. And so what I'm creating here is the stage. And I need this to go up because, and my lifter's downstairs, upstairs. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, so here's the curtain of the stage. I'm going to get this to tuck right under here. Okay. Okay, and let me go ahead and reattach this. I'm using my bone folder just to kind of help press it down and spread the glue out. Okay, now let me bring in the other side. Okay, so there's my stage. Next, I have my photo mats. So this one here is cut up 4.5 by 4.5, and this one is cut up 4.25 by 4.25. So it'll hold a 4 by 4 picture. And then this is cut at 4 by 6, and this one's cut at 5 3/4 by 4 3/4. And I cut the picture down 3.5 by 5.5. Okay, so this one's going to go here, and this one's going to go right here. And I actually have a picture from that day. This is Mary Poppins and one of the other characters speaking to the girls. So I'll go ahead and put that down. This is acid-free ATG tape. That's what I always use on my pictures. And if you've ever never been to a Broadway production of Mary Poppins and you've seen the movie, just know that they are completely different. My girls were a little perplexed by that. Okay, then from Treasure Box Design, I have my characters. Here I have Mary Poppins, and instead of cutting out the bag that they provided, I used just the paper from that paper stack because it looked more like a tapestry to me, and I really like that. Here I have a couple kites. I'm going to put those right up here. And then Mary Poppins, and her because the stem of her umbrella is thin, it's very, very, I'm afraid it's going to break. Okay. Very delicate. Okay, so I'm going to put my kites down first because I don't want them, the tails, sticking out in a weird way. So let's see if I can do this. Okay. Okay, now let's go ahead and get Mary Poppins attached. There we go. She was the one I was most worried about just because her umbrella is so delicate there. Now I can go ahead and attach this photo mat. And you won't be seeing it, but I will be using flip-flaps on this page because I have extra pictures that I want to put on. So once I get them in the page protector, then I'll put a flip-flap over this. So this will be your second picture, and then the other picture will be on top. And I guess I do have extra pictures. So the flip-flap can hold 2 pictures. So I will be putting 2 pictures on top. All right. I've never used them before, so I'm not going to show you how to do it until I do it off camera. All right. Next, I have my title. It's Magic Fills the Air. And I'm going to put this right up here. This was a lot of fun to put together. I really enjoyed it. Maybe because I really love Mary Poppins. She's one of the characters I've always wanted to see at Disneyland and get a picture with, and still have not to this day. So someday. And then I have Bert, and he's going to go right down here. And if you're wondering why my characters are down below the stage instead of on the stage, it's because they all did come out, as you saw in that picture, and stood in front of the stage to talk to the children. And so that's kind of what I'm basing this off of, is that picture where the characters came down and greeted with the kids. I think it was raining that day because normally they meet outside as you're leaving the theater. let's go ahead and attach this because I think it might have to go underneath some of the chimney sweep cleaning thing. There we go. And then I have my penguins, and I believe it just comes with one penguin, but I duplicated and flipped them. And so I'm going to put them right down here. There we go. All right, so there is my 2-page Mary Poppins layout. And sometimes what I will do after all my pictures are down and everything is if I have an open space, I'll just write the date that we went and a little description here maybe or something, get a little journaling card on either one of those, and I utilize that space, but I'm not going to show that on here. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.